Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another weekly broadcast of my Wednesday Whispers. I hope you're doing all wonderful this evening. I hope you're all starting to get ready for Christmas. Um, Tyson and I are very excited. We are in my office in Carberry tonight. I'm just going to take a few seconds, wait for a few people to come on this evening. All right. The very first thing I'd love to talk about is I want to send a huge, huge thank you to a reporter who wrote a beautiful, beautiful article about me in the Express Weekly. Her name is Annalise Meyer, and I just want to give a shout out to her. Thank you so much for your article. It was very appreciated. It just touched my heart, the words that you said. Um, Thank you so much for doing that. All right. Good evening, everyone. All right. Lori, Andrea, Norma, good evening. My favorite time of the day, Allison. Aw, thank you so much, Norma. You're so sweet. Lori, Lynn, good evening to you all. Thank you so much all for tuning in tonight. Cass, thank you. Hi. Melissa, hi Melissa. Nice to see you again. Thank you for tuning in. Johanna, thanks so much, Johanna. Yes, I am in my, as I was saying, I'm in my new office in Carberry. So yes, you'll see a brand new setting behind me. Glenn, Chelsea, hi. Good evening. All right. One more quick thing. December the 5th, next Thursday, I am going to be at the Veterans Hall back in Swan River for my signature event, A Taste of Heaven. Um, Please do not wait for the last minute to purchase your tickets. This is going to be a wonderful evening of some beautiful messages for your loved ones and some delicious cheesecake. All right. So yes, that is December the 5th at the Veterans Hall in Swan River. I will be making an appearance, myself and my team of beautiful angels. All right. So yes, as I said, don't wait for the last minute to get your tickets. All right. Hi, Barb, Stacy, Bernice. Hi, Sarah, Marilyn. Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. All right, everyone. Destiny, good evening. So, yes, I am ready to get rolling with tonight's broadcast. Just going to take a few seconds, put myself into that state of mind, and get rolling. But before I do that, one more very quick thing. If you are new to watching my broadcast, I just want to mention that if you feel that this is your loved one who I am connected with, if you could please write a comment letting me know that you feel this is your loved one. If someone has already spoken for this connection, but you also feel that that could be your loved one as well, please speak up, because it's very important to me that it goes to the right person. All right, and then I will work through it, and I will do my best to deliver the messages to the right people. All right. Taya, Tristan, good evening. Thank you so much. Aw, thank you. All right, again, I'm just going to take a few seconds, put myself to that state of mind, and get rolling on tonight's broadcast, everyone. All right, the very first loved one that I would love to connect with, bring forward for someone watching this evening. I feel the presence of this male. Okay, I'm going to start with him tonight. All right. I just want to say, with my gift, I just keep rolling. Is exactly how I'm seeing it. All right. This loved one has chosen to first show me what he looks like. Okay. He has definitely showed me. He is not tall. Okay, average height. If I was to take a guess by what he's showing me, that's interesting. Just as I said that, he showed me a meter stick, and it's 5'8". I think is that's what he's trying to show me. That was really cool. So yes, and this male is, he went like this to me, like you and me, to say, comparing his age, that him and I would be close in age. Okay, um, as in he means now. Okay, him and I are close in age. Interesting. Okay, and again, as I said, he appears to be around the 5'8" mark, something like that. I think is what he's trying to show me. Okay. Um, he's trying to connect with a loved one this evening. And interesting, he's trying to connect with a female. Okay. And there's a real bond here, great friendship, but you're also related. You are blood related. He just showed me that you're blood related, but you were also like best friends. Okay, and he draws my eyes to a calendar, and he's showing me especially summer months. It's like, so he's flipping July, August, July, August, July, August. That was, the time that you could probably would have spent the most time with him. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. It took a few minutes, to get there, but he has also shown me that, he is no longer here because of what feels, that sadness that I'm feeling deep down, that I wanted to burst into tears. He's no longer here because of, unfortunately, because of his own doing. Okay. Cass says, sounds like my friend. All right, Cass, I will keep on rolling and you let me know, okay? Hi, Karen. Hi, Sandra. Okay. Cass, I want to tell you that when I read that you said this sounds like your friend, um, I want to talk about smelling his cologne. That you'd remember it, or that it was. I don't know if it was strong or what exactly what he's trying to say here. I can very much smell some cologne on him. Okay. He has also decided to show me that he very much enjoys. I think it's hunting, that kind of thing. Okay. Yes, yes. He reassured me that that was correct. He put himself in like camouflage clothing and stuff like that. Not saying that that's necessarily what he wore a lot, but just to symbolize that he liked to hunt. Okay, that he was outdoorsy. He liked hunting, maybe fishing. I'm not sure. Okay. Um, and I want to talk about how he shows me being in an urn. Okay. He also made that reference as well. But interestingly, I usually get like a sizable, like a normal sized urn. And for some reason, he showed me just this teeny tiny little one for some reason. Maybe you can shed some light on if you can understand what your friend's trying to say here. Okay. See the size of a little urn. I don't know if I'm not sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm asking him, what does he want to, what's his message tonight? What does he want to give to you? Okay. Okay. A couple up, the first thing he decided to show me is that dimes. He's been leaving you some dimes around. Okay. And I want to talk about, like, it's like I want to laugh now. I want to laugh in his presence. He must have been kind of a funny guy. Okay. Because he definitely, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's like he was the jokester. He liked to make people laugh, you know. Um, he hated awkward silence times, that type of person, you know. Um, and something that he wants me to say that's really important is that Beautiful. He feels so much better now. Okay. Um, his eternal life, he feels so much better. He's smiling. He has his biggest smile on his face. Okay. Mm. Yes, absolutely, Cass. I hope this is, making sense to you because, he's just acknowledging, oh, just 1 second. He just showed me something totally different. Hmm. He wanted me to give you some flowers, but, they look like they're like from the ditch or from a field, okay? Um, it was really interesting how he showed that. Okay. Um, be more specific. What does he look like? I just want to say that he comes across as he's not a big guy, but he's not thin either. Okay, and he's kind of smiling about that as I read that. Okay, and he definitely has dark hair. Okay. Like I said, all you just was he a hockey player? Um, I'm truthfully not sure. Okay, I don't know when you ask that question. Okay, and he also keeps drying my eyes to a nice black jacket too. It looks leather to me. Okay, he's drying my eye to that, and he's waving to you. He just wants you to know that he's doing very, very well. Okay, he's handsome. He looks nice, and he's just so full of life and feeling really, really good. Okay. Hi, Tracy, Madison. Good evening. Thank you for being here with me tonight. All right. So yes, he just wanted you to know, indeed, that he's doing absolutely fantastic, Cass. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to move on. All right. On to the next one. Thank you so much, Cass. Okay. I just want to quickly say to my viewers who are watching this broadcast, I spend some time before the broadcast, and I'm in a bit of a in a bit of a prayer, and I'm in a meditation, and I talk to my angels and stuff like that. And I get sometimes, not always, but sometimes I get things that pop up for me that will be brought up to me in the Wednesday Whispers. Okay, and so I'm talking about just 10-15 minutes before the broadcast. And I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper here because it was just so clear. It was the name Trent. And so I want to try and bring him forward. Now, I just knew it. I could feel it in my soul that this Trent, and I think it's, yes, I think it was Trent. It was a T name. It really seemed like Trent to me. And he was trying to, it felt like he hasn't done this before. Like this was his first time, and he was bringing this to me that he really wanted to connect with someone tonight. So if anyone out there watching is hoping to hear from a Trent, I'll just leave it at that for now because that's all I know is I got this name so clearly before the broadcast that I just wanted to mention it real quick. So I'll just leave it at that. And my husband goes under Trenchy. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Trenchy. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. All right, Becky. Trenchy. Okay. All right. Thank you, Becky, for letting me know that. I will do my best. Oh, yes. Okay, perfect. I'm glad. Okay. Thanks, Becky. Yes. Interestingly, the first thing he has chosen to show me, Becky, you let me know. He showed me what looked like a jersey, like hockey or some type of sport, and it wasn't exactly clear. Like I could say, it was Winnipeg or it was, whatever, Calgary Flames or whatever the case is. But it was definitely a sports jersey, and there was I could see the red on it. And I just wanted to say that to you. Okay. And now, as I continue to connect with him, he's showing me something on his wrist that's important, and I think it's a bracelet or it's a watch. Okay, it's one of the two here, and he wanted me to bring that up to you. Okay. Um, I'm just asking him, hubby's family member passed away Saturday. No to the jersey. Okay. Okay. Oh, so your husband's family member passed away on Saturday. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay. Um, hmm. When I read that, Becky, I just want to say that I could feel this older male. As I read that your husband's family member just passed away, it felt like an older male. So it's like a dad or a grandfather, something like that, like an older male to your husband. If you could let me know if that makes sense real quick. Okay. Um, yes, perfect. Okay. Thank you to everyone else watching for your patience. Um, yes, wonderful, Becky. Okay. And that's interesting. That means that this father or grandfather here, you know, oh, it feels more like a grandfather. I just want to say that I just feel that connection. That I don't know. I just do. Um, he's showing me these visions really really fast now, and oh, okay. He's like flipping them so fast that I'm trying to keep up, but I do want to talk about. He shows me his grandfather. Perfect. Okay. I'm very sorry for your husband's loss and for yours as well here. Okay. This is just a few days ago. My sympathy to all of you. And this grandpa, he's here and he's smiling from ear to ear. Okay. I do want to talk about that. It felt to me very much so an illness here, very much a decline in his health before his passing. Okay, especially in the last little bit. Okay, this was not a shock, so to speak. Like I mean, he didn't have wasn't an accident or so this I could feel that he had a sickness is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I get the very specific of how they passed. Um, Especially in an in-person or virtual session where it's just me and them. But Becky says yes, perfect, thank you. Yeah, okay. And Grandpa here just wants you to all know that he's doing very very well, and all his sufferings are gone. It's absolutely beautiful, and I don't know exactly who this is, but he has just shown me that he is resting very peacefully with a woman. Okay, I don't know if this is his wife or not. I'm not 100% sure here, but he shows me that he is with a female in particular. Okay. Oh, yes, he is with a female. He wants you all to know that. Okay. He is at complete peace and comfort. Okay. And he just wanted me to say really quickly that he will be eating pierogies with all of you at Christmas time. Okay, don't you dare worry. He will be around. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Becky. All right. The very next loved one that I'd love to connect with tonight, bring forward. You are most welcome, Becky. Thank you for tuning in. The next loved one that I'd love to bring forward is I want to talk about how I feel the presence of a baby or a very, very young child here. Okay, it feels like a baby. Now, yes, sorry, it took me a second. Yes, I got the confirmation that I was looking for, and this is a baby that was either. It feels like a miscarriage, possibly. Okay. In my experience of having sessions and doing this, all babies that have been miscarriages, abortions, stillborns, of course. Um, they're all eternal souls, and they all go to heaven as well. Absolutely. And tonight I'm connected with a baby girl here. Okay. Oh yes, absolutely. And this is very much. I believe this is a miscarriage. Is what she's trying to show me here. Okay. So in this situation, what she's doing here is, that's such a vague thing. There's many people, unfortunately, women who have experienced miscarriages. So I'm asking for her for some specific details. And now she just chose to show me that her mom, and so was probably around the time, that she was, in her womb. She has shown me that her mom had long brown hair. Okay, that's what she has decided to show me. And as I say that, she also brings to my attention that she wore glasses. I am, having a bit of a time not crying, only because what I'm experiencing is your grief about this. Okay, it doesn't matter if this was 20 years ago or if this was last week. Um, that's how I feel it. That's how this works for me. And this mom who is probably watching tonight is your baby. Is trying to reach out. Okay, I'm asking her for a little bit more information to make it clear for who this is for. Um, hmm. She wants me to talk about repeatedly. Um, did she go very early? Cass Cochran asks. As in early in the pregnancy? Is that what you're trying to ask me? Um, I'll just give you a moment to respond to that. I'll just keep going. This beautiful soul has shown me the um, cutest little white shoes. I'm so sorry, Yolanda. Yolanda on YouTube says it's difficult to hear you. Um, okay. I don't know if I can try and turn my mic up here. Early in pregnancy, yes. Okay. Okay, Cass. Yes, I believe so. Okay. Again, she brings attention to these little booties. She's brought that to me more than once. These little booties. Okay. Hmm. Unfortunately, she shows me that this was your first. Whoever this is for, Cass, if this is for you, I want to say that she shows me that this was your first pregnancy. Okay. She shows me that her mom was young, oh so young here. Okay, what's young? Okay, it looks like what she's trying to show me is like a teenager, 17, 18, somewhere in there. I think is what she's trying to show me. She's showing me a face of a young person, very young person here. Okay, oh it's not for you, Cass. Okay, no problem. Thank you for letting me know. Again, it's very important to me that it goes to the right person. Okay, and so I just want to this beautiful, beautiful infant. She wants to be this baby. Wants me to make it very clear that she is resting so peacefully. She's doing very well. She's in heaven, and it's such a beautiful, 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 peaceful place. Okay. This baby was never, ever, ever alone. That's what's very important for me to say tonight. Never, ever alone. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. I just got, okay. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I just know that, it got to the right person, and I'm just going to leave it alone. Um, Absolutely. I'm just going to roll on with the next one. All right. Yes, absolutely. It was unplanned. Yes, I believe so. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes. Yeah. Tekla asked that. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Again, the message is just very clear that baby is doing fantastic. Okay. And being, and now I just see being like shifted from one lovely woman to another. So whether that be your grandparent, your grandmother, your great grandmother, or a great aunt or something, this baby has never ever ever been alone. Okay, that's the real message here. All right. Okay. All right. The very next loved one that I would love to bring forward tonight is I have this woman who tells me, and she writes, "Mum, mum, 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 mum." She lets me know that her daughter is watching this evening. All right. She shows me, interesting. It's like I need to say something about being like up north, or that's interesting that she showed it like that for me to say it like up north, something like that. I don't quite know exactly. I don't know if that's, you know, I, I'll just move on, I guess. Okay, maybe that makes sense to somebody. Okay. This wonderful mom, I want to say her personality. Oh, good, Charlotte. I'm glad that you can hear me better. Okay. Um, I just want to say that this beautiful mom, she comes across as, she has no problems just calling it how it is. That's just her personality. Okay. Um, good or bad, she just says it. Okay. You don't have to guess how your mom's thinking, but you're feeling because she's already told you. Type of person, just very direct, but very kind. She shows me that you and her had a very good relationship. Hours and hours and hours and hours of talking, especially when you were, an adult here, talking with mom, talking with mom. Okay. And I don't know why all of a sudden she's showing me very clearly some bingo dabbers. Okay. Now I don't know if that was the both you or her or you or what the situation is, but that is what she has shown me. Okay. Um, and now she shows me like that winters there was some real cold winters, and I think I'm seeing like chopping wood here. Okay. Chopping wood. A hard-working woman. Um, she wasn't alone though. She made that clear. She just kind of corrected me when I talked about the chopping wood and stuff, that she wasn't alone. Like, Dad was around too. Lynn, my mom, maybe. All right, Lynn. I will carry on, and you let me know. And if anyone else thinks so, please, please leave me a comment. This wonderful mom. Now she's showing me a little bit more of her appearance. I want to talk about how she has around her face. That was very clear. Okay. Um, Shorter gray hair. Okay. definitely, she just doesn't come across to me as a small lady. And I just mean like her bone structure. I'm not saying that she was big overweight wise. I'm just saying that her bone structure. She was not a tiny person here. Okay. Um, she lets me know now. She drew my attention to her children. Now there's females and males here. Okay. But you. Hmm. And there's you, and then there's her. Like, excuse me, there's you, and then there's your sisters. Okay. I'm just asking her what is she's showing me you, and then there's some sisters. I don't know if it's the relationship she's referring to. That's your part. Um, oh no, it's the your appearance. That's what she's trying to say. That your sisters look alike, and you look very different. Okay, something like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Lynn says, no, not me. All right. Okay. Hi, Kim. Thank you for tuning in. Again, she talks about how you and your sibling, you and your sisters, I think is what she's trying to get across here, look very different. Okay. Now she's showing me playing cards, playing cards, playing cards. A great pastime. Okay. Mom and dad, very, very, you know, hardworking people. Okay. Dad worked out. Okay. You have no sisters, Lynn. Okay. Um, dad worked out, and I don't know. It feels like mom might have been a homemaker or something along that lines. Okay. She's trying me to that, like working in a mine or something like that. Okay, as in your dad did. And and that's all I needed to say. And now I can feel your dad too. Your dad is here with your mom. It's absolutely beautiful and wonderful to say that mom and dad are here together tonight. And oh, that's beautiful. But Valerie, is that my mom? Hmm. Okay, Valerie, I will carry on and you just let me know. I want to talk about how your relationship was really strong with mom, okay, versus dad. Now, I'm not saying, things are bad with your dad. I don't know. But she just makes it very clear that your two relationship, there was lots of things. You could tell your mom anything, okay? Anything. And it was left in trust, and she gave excellent advice. Okay. She had a very, just a very humble heart. She shows me now her home and stuff like that she lived I don't want to say a plain lifestyle, but just, not fancy is all I'm trying to say here. Lived in, a normal, a home is just, an average, nice, it's clean home. Okay. And she's drawing my eyes to some kind of oatmeal cookie, Valerie. I hope that makes sense to you. Um, she's very much drawing my eyes to some kind of cookies and tea. Okay, cookies and tea. All right. Hmm. And it's interesting, Val, because I had a session with you once before, and um, sh- and I think that was your mom. I know I get confused because I do a lot of sessions, but I just want to say I remember her. She kept showing me the red rose, and you weren't sure what I was getting at with that because your mom kept showing me the red rose, and then you figured it out much later, and you messaged me and said because you guys drank red rose tea together all the time. And it's interesting. Tonight she brings in that tea. But I just want to say she brings in the tea as in like to go cups, like lots of it to go cups, thermoses. Like you guys must have drank a ton of tea because she just keeps showing me all these different things to put tea into. Okay. Um, and your mom. She wants me to tell you that she has a kiss for you. She has a kiss for you and a hug. Oh, she gives the best hugs, hey. Really, truly. What you do for a hug. But just know that she's trying to give you one tonight. Like, I get so, like, when she hugs, she means it. If you can understand what I mean by that. Okay. Um, she's very caring. She comes in her soul, her heart. She's a very caring person. Okay. And she wants me to let you know that she's been watching over you. Okay. No, I'm not saying she's not watching over your siblings, but she's just really addressing you tonight. Okay, Val. She's really addressing you. That she's been watching over you, and you have some decisions to make. And sorry, I'm just listening to her. She wants me to tell you you need to do what's right for you and do it. Okay, those were her words. Okay, do what you need to do for you and do it. Okay, all right. And as I was just about to move on, your dad waves. I just want to say that he just gave a little wave. He let mom do the talking here. He just gave a wave. Okay, all right. It's beautiful. They're leaving together. Okay, all right. Gonna move on to the next one. Okay. All right. Very next loved one I'd love to bring forward is I have another male here. It's interesting. I'm not 100% sure yet. Sometimes it takes 60 seconds or so for me to address who this is for. Okay, but I'm seeing a male who is presenting himself, in his 50s here. Okay. Oh, you're most welcome, Valerie. Most welcome. Okay. I have this, as I was saying, this male, he appears to be, I think he's showing me like in his 50s now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've asked him why is he no longer here. He has let me know that he is no longer here due to illness, which appears to me, I think he's trying to show me that he had some type of cancer. Okay. Mm. It's interesting. It feels the connection I'm feeling between him and who he's trying to connect with. I feel a love here, like a girlfriend, maybe a wife, or a dear, dear friend here. Let me see. That's how it's feeling. Okay. Mm. He drew my eyes to his headstone. He has a beautiful headstone. Okay. He's acknowledging that. He's very thankful for that. Okay. He has now drew my eyes to an older half ton is what it looks like to me. I think he's trying to talk about that this was his. Okay. Not old, like not cool old, but it's not brand new either. Okay. Okay. This wonderful man, like I said, he's trying to connect with someone here, and it feels like like a love or mm, yeah. I definitely feel the decline in his health for sure here. Okay. Hmm. I don't talk about he's shaking some pill bottle. He's shaking a pill bottle over and over again. Okay, he must have maybe been on some pain medications or something along that line. Okay, um, yes, absolutely. Okay, asking him for a little more detail to give me something, so one of you knows. Oh, interestingly, he shows me that he liked to wear his first, a little bit of his shirt open here on his chest. That's what he showed me. Okay. Um, Jeans and like a dress shirt or, with buttons, I think is what he's showing me. And the chest is open a little bit. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. He's supposed to send his love tonight. Okay. Um, I've asked him. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is definitely some type of cancer or something like that. Okay. Um, hmm. I've asked him, for a name. And all I know is he showed me an S. He showed me an S. Okay. Hi, Simone. Thank you for tuning in. Happy you're here. Okay. Again, he's writing me an S. Okay. And again, this is some cancer, something going on here. Okay. And he's trying really hard to connect with someone tonight. Um, mm, yeah, for sure. Okay. His message is so clear. It's just that his pains, his sufferings have just completely vanished. Okay. My maiden name starts with S, and my dad passed with cancer. Kendra. Okay, Kendra. All right. Um, so that would be your dad's last name. Then is what you're saying to me. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask him. Sometimes, Kendra. I'm not sure how much you have watched my Wednesday Whispers, but I just want to talk about how sometimes when the connection gets made, that's when things really start flying. Okay. I want to talk about how he shows me you have a love for animals. Okay. And it doesn't feel like cats more than dogs. Like it's both. Okay. Um, I want to say that. And he talks about this small dog, like I want to say like a pug is kind of how it looks to me. Okay. Um, very much so. Perfect, Kendra. Um, I'm very sorry, for the passing of your dad. Um, hmm. Keep showing me this small dog. It's like a pug. I think it's a pug. Okay. Um, hmm. He wants me to tell you that you are a beautiful mom. Okay, Kendra. Your kids are your life. Okay. Roxy, she is mixed with pug. We think. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Okay, you betcha. Um, as I talked about Kendra, your dad showing me, which you're just a really wonderful. That you're a wonderful mom. You're a very hardworking lady. Okay, he shows me you have a career. It feels I don't know what he's trying to show me here. Um, like administrative healthcare, working administration, something like that. I don't know. And this is just your dad's way of letting you know that he's with and he's around and he's connected through me saying these things to you tonight, Kendra. He wants me to make that very clear. Your dad is very, very. Yes, I am working an admin job. Perfect. That's exactly what he was showing me. I'm glad this is all making sense. Lovely. Okay. He's like, yeah. That was great. He's like so excited. Okay, and I want to talk about he's super excited. Like this is like the first time you've done something like this, or made the connection. Maybe it's just the connection with him exactly, because he is super excited that we are doing this right now. That it feels like maybe this is the first time, is how he's making me feel. Okay, and I know that obviously Christmas is just around the corner. He's just showed me this Christmas tree. So I just have to ask, did you just put it up today or yesterday? That he's very much drawing my eyes to talk about your Christmas tree. Okay. All right. I just want to say that your dad, how he comes in, he's so kind, he's so loving. You don't have it up yet. Okay, okay. I don't know why he did. He showed me your Christmas tree. Maybe you should get on that. Maybe that's what he's trying to say. I'm not sure, but I just want to say he drew my eyes to your tree. Okay, and the more I talk about that, I just want to ask. He's showing me lots of white ornaments, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm seeing to talk about a white ornament specifically. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I do. I want to say that. Shine my eyes to a white ornament. He was an amazing man who touched the hearts of many. Absolutely, Kendra. And truthfully, and I feel that as he's just so kind. If you could only say one word about your dad, that would be what you would pick. Like he was just so kind. He's just as gentle as they come. Was your dad? He was sweet. He was a good listener. But he was there if you needed him. In every way. Now he just showed me your children, and it's interesting. I do not, he showed me two, so I hope that means you have two kids. It feels like a boy and a girl here. You could please let me know. He talks about how he loved being around your kids when they were young. Okay, but he said, "Man, do they grow up fast? So they must be, teenagers kind of thing now." All right, young adults actually is more what he corrected me, kind of thing. Okay, and how time just goes so fast. But he loved watching your kids grow up. You have two girls and a stepson. Okay. Okay. Right. And I just want to say one more thing. Um, he keeps addressing a barbecue over and over again. He keeps showing me a barbecue over and over. I'm not too sure what he's getting at there. I hope that means something to you. Okay. Um, I just want to talk about you. He addressed that you were dad's girl. Okay. Yes, I feel that really deeply. Okay. Yes, please keep that in mind. The barbecue, I just seen it over and over. I don't know if he's trying to talk about memories of having some barbecues together or what exactly he's talking about here. Okay, but yes, absolutely. Now he just took me to real quick here, Kendra. He just took my eyes to a hockey rink, and I don't know if he's talking. It felt like maybe talking about your stepson. Maybe I'm not sure, But he very much took my eyes to a hockey rink real quick here. Okay. He just wants you to know again. He talked about being, you're your daddy's girl. The bond between the two of you was just unreal. It was beautiful. His passing hurt you so bad. And all of a sudden, like, he went like this, and like as if to talk about some kind of necklace for some reason. I'm not too sure why. All right. You're a big curling family though. Oh, awesome. Okay. Excuse me. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, that very well could be. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, as I said, him. He was took my eyes to the hockey rink. Could very well have been the curling rink. You betcha. Okay. So just please know, Kendra, that your dad is doing very well. Okay. And as I said that, I want to say he showed me being with what felt like a brother. Okay. I just want to say that to you. It's exactly how it felt to me. A bond of, with him, with another male, that they're in eternal life together too. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Okay. All right, Kensha. Well, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to connect with your wonderful dad tonight. What a kind, kind soul. Okay. The very next loved one that I'd love to bring forward. I have this wonderful, wonderful lady. And interestingly, she writes sister, 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 sister all over the place. And it's like she's loud and she's confident type of person. Like she's showing me, and she wants to connect with her sister tonight. Okay. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. You guys loved each other very much. You had a bit of a love-hate relationship sometimes. That's cute how she showed that to me. You loved each other so much, but you definitely had your little arguments. You quit talking to each other for a very short amount of time just because you were mad at each other, type of thing. One would be mad at the other, and then you would quickly resolve it and carry on. That's really cute. Sister, sister, sister. Okay. I'm asking her, what happened? How come she is no longer here? I don't talk about it. It feels kind of Tristan Bell, mine maybe. All right, Tristan, I will keep rolling. You let me know. I asked, how come you're no longer here, and I want to talk about it. It feels. I'm just making sure of myself. It feels to me that she's trying to express an illness that was had, but the passing was quite sudden though, so that's why I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't feel a huge decline. It was like a shorter decline, and then unfortunately passed away. Okay. She shows me that there wasn't a lot of days that you two didn't talk, whether that be on the phone or in person. It feels a lot of phone calls, lots of phone calls with her sister here. Okay. She's her personality, like I can't quit talking about that because it's so clear, it's so in my face. She's just, uh, I'm not saying she's not nice. I don't know how to explain. Like she's very forward, I think is the word. Glenda Foster, that could be my sister. Okay, Glenda. Very forward in her, you know, when she's presenting herself. Okay, she told you exactly what she thought when she thought it, type of person. Okay, height, LOL, and she was super blunt. Okay, uh, that was strange. I shouldn't say strange, unique. Okay, as I asked that for you, Tristan, the answer I didn't quite get the answer, but I want to say for some reason I'm trying to think of the name. You know when your kids, yeah, Glenda, no gray area. Yeah, absolutely. Um, I don't know why. She's choosing to show me. I'm trying to think of the name for it. You know when you're kids and you bake what I don't even know what it is called. It's kind of like a plaster. I don't know. You bake it and then it turns into like a picture frame. Do you have any? If any of you understand what I'm trying to say, that they were made in school, and you'd make this, a frame and put your picture in it as kids. Plaster, I guess, is the name I'm looking for here. This is a craft that was sometime made in school. Okay, and I don't know why she's drawing my attention to that about craft. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was her way of showing crafts. Something about lots of crafts. Okay. Amber, I'm watching with my mom, and this could be her sister. Okay, Amber, wonderful. I'm glad you're watching with your mom. Okay, again, being very. That was her way of showing me to talk about, crafting. Could make things. And it's interesting. She talks about like the tips of her fingers hurting from like expressing to me, like with sewing. Okay, it's interesting how she showed that, like being artistic, crafty, and the tips of her fingers from needles, sewing. That's what I'm trying to say. Uh, she's showing me that. Okay. Um, and again, she's like, sister, we need to talk tonight. Right? She says, you have not been going out. You have not been doing much. What is going on with you? So, you know, and Tristan, that was a big thing we did one time. I actually just found the one thing we did, a poster. And Glenda says, okay, my sister always had the tips of her fingers bleeding and sore from sewing. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, all right. I will do my best here. Okay. Because I've very much seen both of these things. Again, uh, this, hmm. I was asking her for something extremely specific, so then that would tell one of you yes or no. You know, that eliminates one of you, and one of you says yes, that's absolutely my sister. Okay, I'm gonna ask for something extremely specific. Tristan writes, "Is this an older or younger lady?" This is definitely an older lady. Okay. She's like, "I'm not that old." Okay, she's spunky. This lovely woman, she is spunky. And again, so, Tristan, if that helps you, and Glenda, if that helps you, this is definitely an older lady. She is not young. Okay, not yours, Tristan. Okay, all right. So there was the one works out one for you and not for the other type of thing. So Glenda, I hope this is all making sense to you. Okay. Um, her message that she's trying to get across to you is she's like, what's going on with you? You're not being very social. Okay. It really sounds like her. You're most welcome, Tristan. I just want to say, Tristan, I hope that your loved one comes through very soon for you. Okay. And Glenda, yes, your sister wants me to talk about this real quick here. Like what's all going on? You have kind of, it's like you're sheltering, or you're I don't know if it's cold. I don't know. She's like, you're not going out. You're not socializing at all. Is how she's putting it across. She's like, that's not like you. You need to go out a little bit. You know. And very weirdly, she just showed me to say something to you that don't forget to do your oil change. I don't know why, but she did. I hope that makes sense to you. She just said it in my ear. Make sure you don't forget to do your oil change. Okay? I don't know if it's late, or, if you should have done it already, or what the situation is. Okay? She's absolutely lovely. As I've said 3 or 4 times now, she's just so blunt. She just says it. Okay. And for some reason, she just drew my eyes to. Okay, it's not your Aunt Amber. Okay, thank you for letting me know. And Glenda. Sorry, I'm just listening to her. She's just, like I said, she's just so blunt, but she draws my eyes to you walking, and like you walking with a very, very sore hip is kind of how it feels to me to say. Um, Sometimes too much like a mother. Absolutely. Absolutely, Glenda. That's exactly how she really comes across. Um, yeah, for sure. Hmm. Again, she's wants me to talk about you having some physical pains, and it feels like hip area, sort of like sciatic or something, something along that lines there. Like she shows me like walking kind of stiffly, I want to say, and she's giving you heck to take care of yourself. Make sure everything's good with you. Okay. If you need to go to the doctor, go. Okay. Yes, absolutely. But now she has a great big smile on her face, and she wants me to remind you how much she loves you, and she only talks like this because she cares. Okay? Her love for you is unbelievable. She's been watching over you this entire time. Okay? She's very proud of the independent, strong woman that you are. She's like, you keep that up. Okay? And she can't wait that much later when you see her again. You two, and she just clinked beers for some reason. Um, she just clinked beers together. Like you guys will have a cold beer together one day. Okay. Right. Thank you so much, Glenda, for tuning in tonight. It was an absolute honor to connect with your sister tonight. Becky writes, thank you about the trenchy thing. I wasn't going to join tonight, but something told me to, regardless how busy I am tonight. Absolutely, Becky. Thank you for writing that. I appreciate you taking the time. This is exactly what Wednesday Whispers is all about. And and when you have that feeling, and for everyone else who is watching tonight, when you have that feeling, just do it. That those things are happening for a reason. Okay. I'm so glad that you tuned in and got to hear from your husband's grandpa. Okay, what a wonderful, wonderful man. And Glenda says, "Oh, she'll have to wait, and I will get both beers." That's funny. Yes, absolutely, Glenda. Thank you all so much for tonight's wonderful broadcast of Wednesday Whispers. It was an absolute honor and pleasure to be with all of you tonight. Until next week, you all, I hope you all have a great week. Stay warm and please take care.